So the atlas is the top bone in the neck, and the brainstem is where the atlas is. It's still part of the brainstem. It's not even cord at that point. There's a lot involved at the top. There's some techniques that only focus on the top two bones in the spine. They're so important. With newborns, I tend to stick with the top of the spine. That's usually where their issues are. I check everything, and you do certainly find things in the pelvis or in the mid back, or on the shoulder and the clavicle. But usually the bulk of the issues for a newborn are at the atlas. And as you can see, I'm just gliding it over. She's not even waking up. And it's moving really nice. So when babies have, there it went, super nice. When babies have colic or sleeping issues, so they're waking up like every couple hours, babies don't have any other way to tell us that something's wrong. So if she's having a lot of bowel movements, and maybe she has something going on in her digestive tract, and the easiest way for me to explain it is that your nervous system controls everything, and at the very top, it's kind of like the master switch in the fuse box. So we like less is more. So if I can adjust the atlas and let her body communicate with every system and organ and cell in her body, it's going to be a lot more efficient than trying to fish for all the symptoms that she has. Oh, she just looks like a doll. That moved really nice. And then I still check the pelvis. This is why I have a pillow. Look at her. She doesn't even wake up. So people ask me a lot, how do you adjust a baby, and is it painful, and do you thrust on them?
Yeah.
The proof is in the pudding. She doesn't even wake up. Sometimes they, like a lot of the pictures on my Facebook, you see the babies crying. They're nervous, or they don't like the pressure, but it's definitely not hurt. A lot of times if they have torticollis, for example, their muscles are really tight, and I'm moving them, and they don't want me to, so they're just mad at me. They're not really. But she's not mad.
We had to go yesterday to get blood work done because her thyroid came back at normal.
Okay, so let me check her C7. C7 directly controls the thyroid.
Okay.
But at this point, she's so tiny. She's just figuring it all out right now. I love this pajama. It's so soft. And it's really important to keep her head covered. And her
socks are so big on her. Those are neat white socks.
She literally looks like a doll. Can you see her face? She looks like a little doll. Let me get in here. My fingers.
She smiles a lot. She's a good baby.
Look at how tiny. How much did she weigh?
6 pounds 10 ounces.
Oh, she's a tiny
inches.
She's long.
Then the next day she was 6'7", and when she was released, she was 6'7.5". And then when we took her to the pediatrician on Friday, she was 6'9".
Oh wow.
So
she's eating well.
Yeah. Okay. There. Sorry. I'm so sorry. My fingers are probably cold.
that's
her nails. Yeah, she's scratching.
Oh, God, there she goes again.
No. Okay, so this is C7. She probably feels me pushing on her. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I can't tell you how blessed I am to get to play with these tiny babies. I'd probably have 20 if I didn't play with all these babies on my own. This is my favorite when they're this tiny. Because it's only for like a blink, and then it's such a little. Did you take pictures?
Oh, I've got over 200 pictures already.
Okay.
Yeah, a week.
I never did the professional ones, and I really regret it. We have some great photographers in the area, so I can get you some names. You really only have a few days where they look like this.
Well, she's got a friend that does it too.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Amy.
Oh, Robertson.
Yeah, Robertson.
Perfect.
Yeah, you have to.
She is just